Okay, my wonderful class, study with me how to read literature like a professor, very high level book. And like all the wonderful books, they are free online. And I'm teaching my prospective high school students, 8th grader going to 9th grader about this book. If they understand this book, I guess you wonderful kids understand this wonderful book. A lively and entertaining guide. Entertaining, there's a lot of humor. But you have to work hard to understand the joke. See, these are the chapters. Introduction. How would he do that? Every trip is a quest. Nice to eat with you. Nice to eat you, the vampire. If the square is a sonnet, Shakespeare sonnet, it's pretty hard, but I will make it fun. Now, where have I seen her before? The characters. Shakespeare. When in doubt, when you don't understand something, they quote it Shakespeare, but they don't tell you. Oh, it's from the Bible, the old Bible story, and the children's literature story is Greek. Of course, I'm going to teach you Greek mythology, tons of Greek mythology. Okay, simple. And the political situation, Jesus Christ, right? It's all about sex, except for sex. We're not talk about that, okay? You guys are too young for that. Geography, national geography and international geography. You have to know the geography to understand the books. You have to understand the politics to understand the book. You have to understand religion to understand the books. Don't read with your eyes, read with your heart, read with your brain. A lot of irony, a test, of course. So you guys are going to read, read, and whenever you don't understand something, ask me, ask this guy. I have been teaching this book for the last 10 years. So I know this book very well, but I will be very proud. You guys are the youngest kids to study this book. Hi, go ahead.
Mr. Lindner, that milk toast? Right. Mr. Lindner's
A weak person, a weakling, a pushover. Keep on going.
Right. Mr. Lindner, the milk toast. So what did you think the devil would look like if he were red with a tail, horns, and cloven hooves? Any fool would say no. The class and I are discussing Lorraine Hansberry's A Raisin in the Sun.
Okay, this is the one I want you to remember the name and the story. I already teach you guys using this wonderful college professor's lecture for high schooler, right? And she is a college professor teaching high schooler, and you guys understand it perfectly. So that's why I dare to teach you this wonderful book. Read this one. I'm going to bring you guys to the national competition quiz book. Keep on going. One of the great play of American theater. Go.
One of the great plays of the American theater. The incredulous questions have come, as they often do, in response to my innocent suggestion that Mr. Lindner is the devil. The youngest an African-American family in Chicago have made a down payment on a house in an all-white neighborhood. Mr. Lindner, a meekly apologetic little man, has been dispatched from the neighborhood association, check in hand, to buy out the family's claim on the house. At first, Walter Lee Younger, the protagonist, confidently turns down the offer, believing that the family's money, in a form of a life insurance payment after his father's recent death is secure. Shortly afterward, however, he discovers that 2/3 of that money has been stolen. All of a sudden, the previously insulting offer comes to look like his financial salvation.
Okay, this Friday, my students, you guys age, forced me to teach them financial literacy.
No.
No, of course, I'm not teaching you financial literacy, your parents are the best teacher. Okay, so now I summarize and comment. Summarize.
So the narrator is says that Mr. Lindner, a person who wanted to buy an African American's family claim on a house in an all-white neighborhood. The narrator says that Mr. Lindner is the devil. And the protagonist, Walter Lee Younger, turns down the offer, thinking that the family's money is secure.
Mm-hmm.
Like, then he discovers that 2/3 of that money has been stolen.
Okay, no, well, I don't want you to retro that. Is this paragraph make sense to you or doesn't make sense to you?
It makes
sense to you, right? Okay. Why money is important for every family?
You can buy food.
You can buy stuff
and survive
that you need.
Good job. So therefore, a good concept of money and money management is very important for both of you. Who is richer, Kai? You and Leo, who is richer person here?
Me.
Wow, why? How? You make money out of something, right? From your music?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, now you read the second paragraph and anything you don't understand, ask me. Go ahead. Kai? No, Leo.
So are they just accusing someone of being the devil?
That's right. We talk about this wonderful book, A Raisin in the Sun. And in this one, the guy who is trying to buy back their house, which also buy back their dignity, he thinks he's the one who is the devil because he trying to deprive these people who try to buy a big house, their manhood, self-respect. Now, you are going to report to me about bargaining with the devil, this concept, especially in music. Let me see some pictures. See, these are pictures. Devil's bargain. There is so much image. Devil make a contract that promise us earthly gratification. Make sense? And of course, music. Crossroad. Especially in Georgia. Wow, this guy, you know him? Yes or no? Do you know this guy? Blues. Okay, on the life's crossroad, especially in this wonderful road in blues. No, Kai, tell me, Kai, Leo, tell me anything you know about the blues music.
B.B. King is the best blues music as Michael Jackson is the best in pop and Eddie Van Halen is the best.
Wow, who is this guy? B.B. what? King?
Yeah.
Oh, this guy. Official trailer. So you are going to tell me about the best music. You can give me a presentation about whether they sold their soul to the devil in order to be the perfect story of Robert Johnson and how he made a deal with the devil. Devil as a crossroad, official trailer. Let's study this 1 minute. Netflix. And that's your homework in 2 weeks, okay?
Robert Johnson is considered one of the greatest blues artists of all time.
It's the template for what became rock and roll. I believe Robert Johnson was extremely talented.
Okay, report to me about Robert Johnson. And I'm going to also research Robert Johnson. He made the rock and roll.
Yeah,
It
that's wrong. That's
way
wrong.
off balance. Something's spinning strangely in that man's life. Robert was a novice guitar player, not very good.
This man was alone,
Trash.
and then he disappears. A year and a half later, he's doing things with the guitar that even his mentors can't do.
How could Robert possibly have gotten that good that fast?
Let's go is Robert went to the crossroads, got down on his knees, handed his guitar.
Okay. Hand his guitar to the devil and make a bargain with the devil.
Devil. The devil said, once you receive the guitar back, your soul is mine.
If you do make a deal with the devil, you're going to have to pay the price.
It ended up costing him the bill coming due.
He let his arrogance go too far.
Wow. What is the price you have to pay to the devil? Your soul. He becomes arrogant, goes so far. And what
We all have to choose how much we can sacrifice in order to achieve great.
No, right, both of you write down. We all have life's crossroad. Eventually, you guys, if not in music, but in terms of money and the power, in everybody's life, there is sorrow. I think everybody have a 3 chance to be great. But you can great from honest effort, but definitely everybody have a chance to make an agreement with the devil in order to achieve greatness. But then, whenever you borrow money, you have to repay the money. Yes or no, right? Yes or no, Kai?
Yes.
If you deal with the good people, you still have to pay the debt.
Yeah.
If you deal with God, it's very hard. But if you make a deal with devil, because God needed obedience, but devil definitely will collect the due, which is your soul. In this life, it's about character. So this guy becomes so arrogant, a lot of musicians become self-destructive, using drugs, arrogant, so on and so forth. But some people want pay the price. And a lot of basketball players, right? Yes or no, Kai? You guys research a lot of basketball players and football players, they become great and make tons of money, and they died broken, drug using, alcoholic, and miserable. Okay, some people go to the best universities and then they lost their soul. Okay, anyway, I'm not going to go so far. Leo, read loud and clear.
Okay. Bargain to the devil go back a long way in Western culture. In all the versions of the false legend, which is the dominant form of this type of story, the hero is offered something he desperately wants: power, knowledge, or fast without beat the Yankees, and all he has to do is give up his soul. This pattern holds from the Elizabeth and Christopher Marlowe's Dr. Faustus.
Okay, everybody write it down. When he's reading, Kai supposed to write this name down. You never heard about Christopher Marlowe and Dr. Faustus. Dr. Faust. No, not Faust. And I'm going to teach you Dr. Faust, especially from this guy, from this German guy, Goethe. Keep on going. And all these important names you need to know. We're going to talk about this. That is one of the most difficult book I have ever read. Keep on going, but you guys are smart enough to do that.
Johann Wolfgang von Goethe.
No. Read it from the where you stop. Go.
That's where I stopped.
Mm-hmm. Oh, cool. Now, both of you write down Goethe. If you don't write down his long name, Johann Wolfgang, like Wolfgang Mozart, right? You guys all play Mozart. Von Goethe. What is von? That means this dude is a small aristocrat. Wong. Before family name means this family have some title. Goethe's Faust. Go. And American 20th century book. That is pretty cool. Stephen Vincent Burnett's The Devil and Daniel Webster. Both of you write down. Daniel Webster is an American lawyer and a lawmaker, and he's very famous for making powerful speeches. The Devil and the Daniel Webster and the damn Yankees. So they trying to sell their soul in order to win, to beat the Yankee in the baseball. Keep on going. Keep on going.
Okay. To the 20th century, Stephen Vincent Bennett's The Devil and Daniel Webster and Damn Yankees. In Hansberry's version, when Mr. Lindner makes his offer, he doesn't demand Walter Lee's soul. In fact, he doesn't even know he's demanding it. He is, though. Walter Lee can be rescued from the monetary crisis he has brought upon the family. All he has to do is admit that he's not the equal of the white residents who don't want him moving in, that his pride and self-respect, his identity can be bought. If that's not selling your soul, then what is it?
Oh, summarize. Don't summarize. Analyze for me. Analyze. Find out the deeper meaning and connect this one with your own life. Go ahead.
Basically, they were saying how the main character always has to like give something up to achieve a goal. Yeah, it's like making sacrifice. That's always how it goes. It's always like that. It's like sacrifices to make
No, I'm teaching you very shortly. This book I read for 20 years and I still don't think I understand everything and I understand something. This is a great book. In 10 minutes, do we have 10 minutes? Yes, we do have 10 minutes. And the first one is very great. The second one is a college professor, but this guy, not as good as the lady teaching high school. But the first one, go ahead. Every 5 minutes, you summarize.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new episode of...
In this wonderful class, we do the great books, not the baby, not the book for babies. Okay.
Great books in 10 minutes. By the end of this episode, you will learn everything about Goethe's famous play, Faust.
It is a play, it is a poetry, and it's a poetry novel.
Faust is considered to be the best work of German literature and Goethe's most...
Both of you write it down. Copy the one sentence. One sentence. Faust is considered to be the best work of German literature. Whenever they say the best, you do that. Like you wonderful kids, you're working with me on the War and Peace. You guys are the only class who working on War and Peace. Of course, you don't understand everything. I think you guys understand 50%, not even 55%, but that 50% is a lot. Both of you write down, Faust is considered to be the best work of German literature.
Impressive composition. It is entirely in rhymed verse, and through the years...
It's a poetry. Rhymed verse is a whole book. It's a whole drama.
Has been performed on countless occasions, both internationally and in Germany. Faust was first composed under the title of Faust between...
Both of you write it down. Okay. John Wolfgang von Goethe. (18th century).
1772 and 1775. Later, Goethe developed it into two plays.
This guy is Goethe. And later on, I'm going to teach you guys about his philosophy, his mathematics. He's a philosopher. He's a mathematician. He's also a prime minister. He deals with money. He can run a whole country, this dude. He knows how to run a whole country. And he's also a scientist. He's a scientist. He do everything. He's a diplomat. He's a politician, he's a college professor, he's a good lover, and he writes love poetry, and and the one of the best love novel. Okay, so when you guys are chasing a girlfriend or something like that in the future, read his book about, romantic love. And hey, you guys heard about the Napoleon Bonaparte, yes or no? When Napoleon Bonaparte riding his horse to fight with the British, to fight with Napoleon's wars, on the horseback, he read Goethe's love novel. Okay, so Napoleon regarded Goethe as a great person in his soul. He's a great person in soul. So I want you guys to read a great book like
Finished its final
Bonaparte enjoyed.
Version in 1831, and just 1 year before his death. The main themes of Faust are logic.
The main theme of Faust are logic. So this guy studied all the knowledge under heaven. Okay, he studied logic. He's a mathematician. He's a philosopher. And he's chasing knowledge. Make sense? And of course, he's chasing love and lust.
Love, lust, existential philosophy, spirituality, religion, and death.
Then write it down. So I'm very proud that I'm teaching this one, this wonderful book. Right now, from all my students, there's only one student in Beijing studied this book with me. Okay, you guys understand it.
The story of Faust starts in heaven, where a personification of the devil named Mephistopheles boasts to God about the corruption that he has caused on earth and bets that he can lead astray one of his most intelligent humans, Faust, and fool him into condemning his soul to eternal damnation. God accepts the bet, declaring that Faust will remain faithful. Next, we see Faust in his study room, surrounded.
Here, God and the devil make a deal. And so God allowed the devil to give a temptation to Faust. And this guy is a scholar and he's reading so many books. And he's wasting his time. He gets bitter, he gets disappointed, and he's sad. He wants to kill himself. And now devil intervenes. Hey, how about now I'm going to solve all your problems. It's a cool deal, right?
By all sorts of books and lab equipment. Faust complains about the fact that he has read every book that there is about the earth.
That's right. He studied all the important books under heaven. And he's still dissatisfied. This is a wonderful book. It's about the most important thing in human life.
Earthly subjects, from mathematics and science to philosophy and...
Did this guy study mathematics, science, alchemy, how to make lead into gold, which is currently what? Physics? No, chemistry, yes or no? Leo, alchemy. He studied alchemy. Cool.
Humanities, and has yet to find his way into the realm of higher knowledge and learn the real secrets of the universe. He then, hoping to find a way out of despair, summons the spirit of the earth. But the spirit refuses to entertain his questions and leaves, saying that he is still ignorant. Heartbroken by his failure and depressed from the repetitiveness of life, Faust decides to commit suicide by drinking poison. Right at this moment, church bells start to ring, and the sound of holy music and angelic voices remind him that it is Easter and save his life. Faust and his assistant Wagner spend all day outside the city. On their way back home, an ominous black dog follows them. When
Okay, black dog, avoid black dog and black cat. Okay. Okay.
Is the black dog like the devil or something?
That's right. The devil gets into the body of black dog. Yeah, wonderful question, Kai. Wonderful. The devil gets into the body. Of black dog.
So random. How did you just know that?
Yes, good job. You know that Congratulations.
The dog
Somehow I'm afraid of a black dog and a cat.
acts strange and starts to bark and grow bigger and bigger
So who
inside.
just decided that like
When Faust casts a
black
magic
cats are just like bad?
forces the dog to show its
Faust.
true identity, and Mephistopheles, the devil, appears.
Write down, both of you write down. Mephistopheles, Mephistopheles. Liu, are you taking notes right now? Do it.
I'm writing it on my computer.
Yes, writing on your computer is okay, but better
How do
on
you spell it? How do you spell it?
it's here. Mephistopheles, but it's in our book. It's on our book. But you are going to buy the book, or else I gave you the online book. So you just remember this face. Okay, remember this.
After a conversation with Faust and listening to the old man's complaint about the mundanity of the earthly life, Mephistopheles proposes a wager and offers to serve Faust on earth and give him a moment of transcendence so filled with pleasure that would make him want to stay alive forever. If he succeeds in doing that, then Faust in return will trade his immortal soul for it and will serve the devil in hell for eternity. Faust is certain that he knows everything about the mortal world and what it has to offer, so he accepts the wager, believing that nothing could make him want to stay alive forever. First, Mephistopheles tries to impress Faust with magical powers and takes him to a tavern in Leipzig, where they give free wine to everyone. Magical powers and takes him to a
Okay, Leo, summarize what's going on, what you heard. Summarize this. Go. I'm going to send this one to our WeChat group and then talk about this.
Oh, really?
What's going on? No, go.
So I just remember like the myth for that person, they try to impress his Faust with magical powers and then take us into like a tavern, I think.
Good job. Now, what they are doing right now?
It looks like he's trying to poison him or like kill him or something.
No, they are signing a contract with the blood. You heard about signing a contract with the blood?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah. Sign the contract with the blood and with the ceremony.
Bite your finger and then, so you bite your finger and then press your thumb on the paper.
You're so right. You are so right. Okay, so you're good. So you guys so far understand what's going on. Yes or no, Kai? 0 to 10, give me a number.
Somewhat.
Kai, give me a number 0 to 10.
I mean, there's nothing to not understand about.
So that 10, you are arrogant. Okay, but it's okay.
Where they give free wine to everyone, only for the wine to transform into a burning fire. Then he takes the old man to a witch, and in her kitchen gives him a potion that restores his youth and makes him 30 years younger. Faust then in a mirror sees the perfect image of a beautiful woman and regains his sexual urges. A few days later, Faust sees a beautiful maiden named Margaret on her way out of the church and instantly falls in love with her. Faust.
Okay, this is about love. Okay. It's the greatest book ever. I think you guys deserve it. Yes or no? But of course you can say no. But I think you won't because you guys are the best. Okay, now keep on going on this book. Keep on going with this wonderful book and then you listen and you read.
In fact, he doesn't even know that he's demanding it. He is, though. Walter Lee can be rescued from the monetary crisis he has brought upon the family. All he has to do is admit that he's not the equal of the white residents who don't want him moving in, that his pride and self-respect, his identity, can be bought. If that's not selling your soul, then what is it? The chief difference between Hansberry's version of the Faustian bargain and others is that Walter Lee ultimately resists the satanic temptation. Previous versions have been either tragic or comic, depending on whether the devil successfully collects the soul at the end of the work. Here, the protagonist psychologically makes the deal, but then looks at himself and at the true cost, and recovers in time to reject the devil's, Mr. Lindner's, offer. The resulting play, for all its tears and anguish, is structurally comic. The tragic downfall threatened but avoided, and Walter Lee grows to heroic stature in wrestling with his own demons as well as the external one, Lindner, and coming through without falling. A moment occurs in this exchange.
Okay, so you listen to a little bit and you read this wonderful book, and then we discuss. Okay, Kai's turn. A moment occurs.
A moment occurs in this exchange between professor and student when each of us adopts a look. My look says, "What, you don't get it?" Theirs says, "We don't get it, and we think you're making it up." We're having a communication problem. Basically, we've all read the same story, but we haven't used the same analytical apparatus. If you've ever spent time in a literature classroom as a student or professor, you know this moment. It may seem at times as if the professor is either inventing interpretations out of thin air or else performing parlor tricks, a sort of analytical sleight of hand. Actually,
Sleight of hand is a musician's trick. An analytical apparatus is a big word, just like a literary device, like onomatopoeia, like a simile, like hyperbole. I think I told you guys that. Oh, one more. Okay, Kai, you did a wonderful job. Go ahead. Actually,
neither of these is the case. Rather, the professor, as the slightly more experienced reader, has acquired over the years to use a certain language of reading, something to which the students are only beginning to be introduced. What I'm talking about is a grammar of literature, a set of conventions and patterns, codes and rules that we learn to employ in dealing with a piece of writing.
Okay, stop. Almost like a secret coding to expose Nazi Germany, what's the machine? Enigma, right? And most of your parents know how to do computer coding, right? Computer coding have a set of conventions. You have to learn these stuff in order to play the game. And even in the video game, you have a pattern, you have code, rules. Yes or no? Leo, yes or no? Just say yes or no.
I know.
Yeah, and you read the literature, exactly the same thing. Keep on going, Kai. Go. And we learn to employ in dealing with a piece of writing. Every language has grammar. You agree? Go.
Why does English have capitalization?
That we learn to employ in dealing with a piece of writing. Every language has a grammar, a set of rules that govern usage and meaning. And literature language is no different. It's all more or less arbitrary. Of course, just like language itself. Take the word arbitrary as an example.
What is that arbitrary this word mean? This is a high school thing. What's arbitrary?
Does arbitrary mean like there's no meaning?
No. Arbitrary is like your parents don't explain to you and then they just forbid you to not to do something or do something. Arbitrary, no discussion, no reasoning. I just gave you the rule because I said so. That is arbitrary. A lot of parents do that, and you guys parents don't. I do that sometimes when I lost my patience with my kids, which I regret right now, but it's too late because they are all go to college already. And no, okay. Anyway, let's arbitrary go. It doesn't mean anything inherently. Go ahead.
It doesn't mean anything inherently. Rather, at some point in our past, we agreed that it would mean what it does, and it does so in English. those sounds would be so much gibberish in Japanese or Finnish. So too with art. We decide to agree that perspective, the set of tricks artists use to provide the illusion of depth.
Do you guys do printing or no? I'm trying to learn how to draw pictures. Probably you guys are better than me.
What kind of pictures? Like, are you talking about like color pictures, like painting, like shading with like only pencil, black and white?
Yes. Especially, are you doing shading? Yes or no?
Not really, but I know how to do it.
You know how to do that with perspective. Renaissance time, like Leonardo da Vinci, these people discovered perspective. Okay. Keep on going.
This occurred during the Renaissance in Europe and when Western. Did you know that Renaissance means rebirth?
That's right. Yeah, rebirth. Renaissance happened in which country in Europe? Tell me the country's name. Italy, in that city called Florence. Keep on going. You guys are good. So later on, I'm going to teach you Italian Renaissance and Northern Renaissance, which including Germany, Holland, and Great Britain or something like that. Keep on going. But Italian Renaissance and Northern Renaissance. Keep on going. Japanese artists. They found Van Gogh learned from the Japanese artists.
Japanese artists and their audiences were serenely untroubled by the lack of perspective in their painting. No one felt it particularly essential to the experience of pictorial art. Literature.
Yeah. That's enough. 0 to 10, give me a number, how much you understand what you're reading. Give me a number.
I guess 8 or 7.
7 or 8, wonderful. But your job is to ask this guy question, which means me. Okay, you need to give me more question, and then Kai read 1 paragraph, and then you need to give me 3 questions, or else I don't trust you. Kai, go ahead. Oh no, Leo. Leo, ask me 3 questions. You have to ask me 3 questions when you're reading.
So the black dog thing.
Black dog.
Like the black dog and black cat. What does that mean? So did they just randomly just decide, okay, you know what? Black dogs and black cats mean the devil. Did they just like randomly decide that? How does that work?
I think that is human history and psychology.
It's kind of like like you know bro, it's like religion, because like it feels like there's no evidence and they could have just made everything up.
In the Western folklore, what's the folklore? The people just have this agreement. The black dog often representing, what's this word mean? Ghost. Spectral. Yeah, menacing creature. Your fear linked to devil and death, and commonly associated with the British Isles. Wow, the British arrived. The legend of the black dog, theology. They also associate with the star. There's a lot of legends. Appalachian Mountains in America, devil connection. Now you read for me, go.
So by like black dogs, do they mean like straight up like disgusting black dogs like wolves, or just like the regular chill black dogs in the house? Like
I don't know.
Dog?
I don't know.
So how did they get this connection? Was there like a
only?
I think did they only just decide black dogs are the devil?
I think only some of them. Some of them, especially in the mountain, in the Appalachian Mountain, in these very scary place in the Western legend, and they connected with the witches hunt. So, make sense? British black dog legends. See, in Britain, there's a lot of legends, and you can research. Now read 1 paragraph. Go.
Britain's black dog legends. 7 spooky cannons and hellbounds.
That means only some of them. Only some of them. Go. Read the first paragraph.
A terrifying creature haunts the British site and
Apparition mean ghost. Apparition mean ghost.
Apparition. Our ancestors have long feared to meet late at night on quiet lanes, city alleys, or on gloomy, isolated.
More mean a swamp. It's
This
almost like a
creature
swamp.
or spectre is an abnormally large black dog with burning
Large
red.
black dogs. Burning
Sometimes
red
the
eyes.
dog will attack, sometimes clamping it, foreshadows death of tragedy. Occasionally, very occasionally, the black dog might be helpful, shepherding lost travelers, guiding people from harm. So they're talking. So the black dog with red eyes is the devil, but no one has ever seen it. So they just randomly made this up with no evidence.
No. You didn't see it doesn't mean nobody see it. You never seen it in a dark alley in a very isolated area doesn't mean nobody else see it. And the J.K. Rowling, listen, read this sentence. Read this sentence.
J.K. Rowling among those inspired by Black Dog. Oh,
Do you
yeah.
understand me?
No, J.K. Rowling was Cerberus. The one with 3 heads.
That's
Cerberus,
right.
Not like a regular Black Dog.
No. He wrote a lot of books. Doesn't mean Harry Potter thing. See, look at this picture.
Yeah.
Look at this picture. A discovery of a London monster
You scroll
called
up,
Black
I can't
Dog.
see it.
You cannot see it? You can see it.
Yeah.
You can see it. So in the London theater, they produce these kind of big monsters like this dog as tall as a human being. And these people are scared. Okay. So do you want to study this wonderful book? It's too hard for you or no?
This
Leo?
is kind of boring. I don't know why. I just don't really like it.
You don't like it, then forget about it. Kai, what's the number? You want the challenge or you don't want the challenge? Or we wait for the next year? Which one do you want to keep on doing? This one or One Piece? Of course, you guys can always keep on working on the One Piece.
I mean, it's not that bad.
You think it's bad or not that
It's
bad?
kind of boring. I don't know why. It's not like
Not bad.
It's not like bad, but it's just kind of boring.
A lot of things are boring if you haven't even started to do it. Music are boring for a lot of people. Guitar are boring if you don't know it. They are stop to be boring when you make a lot of practice and you are very proud of your skill. Yes or no, right? So I always looking forward to the time that you guys will do great works. Okay, so
Between professor and student when each of us adopts a look. My look says, what, you don't get it? Theirs says,
homework,
we don't get
homework. So I'm sending you this book online, and you guys either keep on doing One Piece or working on this wonderful book and study the Wikipedia. Also, look at this. Here's the homework, right? I want you guys today to study these 2 videos, how to read the literature and like a professor audiobook and first. And these are the 2 links of the 2 great books, how to read book like professor, literature like professor, or War and Peace. I will see you guys for the next class. Have fun. Enjoy your summer. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Have fun. Summer. Bye. I made a video. I'm going to